Hello, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Happy December the 1st. I'm just kidding. It's really like mid-December, but I'm pretending it's December 1st and documenting that. And maybe the 2nd and the 3rd and the 4th. I don't know how much I'll do. Probably a couple per video, I guess. We'll see. You are probably laughing because you're probably like, yeah, this is going to be about 45 minutes long. I'm going to try to keep them a little shorter. But that said, I did pull out the things that I think I'm going to use for the first. And you know what? I didn't even pull out the things for the second, so I don't know. We'll see. So the past few days, I've kind of been setting up an area in my dining room for just mostly my Christmas time things that I need to do, such as my Better Not Pout collection that I'm using for my December daily. And I need to catch up on my Providence collection. And my So Blessed collection. I may do that in January, I'm not sure. But anyways, I've also got to make a journal and finish up a journal. So that said, here I am just now beginning this. Y'all, I've just been behind with everything. I just now decorated my house for Christmas like yesterday and the day before. And I still didn't do as much as I usually do. I'm not gonna lie, like it's just been crazy. I just finally was like, you know what? It looks very Christmassy. It's good enough that the kids, which are grown now, basically, they're happy, so you know it's good. So I thought, I thought about showing y'all my little setup because I have it festive for me also, since it's at one end of my dining room. That way, if we're eating or something in here, it won't just be all crafts, you see. But by the time I do one, you know, spread or something, it's going to be messy again. And it would look messy to someone who's not a crafter. But I don't know if you can see, but I made a little, I need to just show y'all one day in a normal angle, but so I put my little deer and my vintage pink ornaments and just, you know, I put my stuff where I could use it, but where it's also fun to look at. And I have my red toolbox over here with my jars of buttons and threads and stuff. And this is a pretty high angle, so if it's too high, y'all just need to let me know. And then I've kind of divided up my stuff. My daughter had this egg thing in my refrigerator, and you know, only she at 17 would take the time to actually put the eggs in this, because I mean, you know, like, I mean, if we had like 3 or 4 of them maybe, but it's pretty. But I thought, you know what, I'm gonna put my little bits in here. So there's that. And then as far as this collection goes, I just divided up the little things from it and that in one of these Dollar Tree containers. I've only seen these one time, and I grabbed the last 6 that they had when I saw them, and I have not been there in months, so it was a few months ago. That said, I'm using, in all my Christmas crafting, I'm using things I bought like before Tuesday morning shutdown last year. All the stuff I've had, like, you know, and the stuff that came with this. This is my design team project that I'm gifted each month from Cheaply Chic. Go like her channel and the other design team members below and see what they're doing. I don't know if, I mean, they are doing some of December dailies, but not necessarily in this. Like, I know Crystal with Happy to Plan, she does amazing December dailies, but she's doing them in a like a, you know, Project Life kind of style. Well, no, the Ali Edwards type, the smaller, you know, that kinds of album. So, but she's also every Friday, I know, documenting whatever in or decorating this book. And I know that Paula, this Renewed and Crafted for You, I believe. She's so funny and sweet. I love to listen to her when I craft, but she's always making journals and stuff. And Kim with Creative Practicality, she's always making journals and stuff. So go check those ladies out. I feel like I'm missing someone. I believe Lisa. So these containers, though, for real, like for your bathroom or whatever, but for crafts, I put my white things in here. I spent 9 hours yesterday. I decorated the day before and the day before that because yesterday I spent 9 hours thinking I was going to start filming, but I was just separating things to access them easier. But these lids snap on, and did you hear that? Like it clicked, and like that stuff's not going anywhere. So yeah, these are a great deal for $1. So that said, I actually had my husband move my sewing machine to the right of me yesterday, so I may get it to where I can just kind of set it right here to the right of me right here, but it's over actually the sewing machine table's like right here. So you may can hear me but not necessarily see me if I sew, but if you want to, I can pull it over here. And so I just went ahead and stitched a couple little ruffles with this organza fabric, I believe it is. Yeah, so pulled out a little piece of tulle. It looks like I just spent 5 minutes doing this for this. It's taken me like 4 hours just to pull these little bits out because I'm that slow, y'all. I'm that slow. So this piece of trim, this actually came, I was going to say, oh, I don't want to say and get it wrong, but I think my friend Joanne actually sent me this. I was going to say it was in my haul from Etsy from Uniquely Ella, but I'm thinking Joanne, I can watch something and see Joanne will say, I sent you that. But anyways, I know that's probably little daisies, but kind of looks like snowflakes to me. So get ready to laugh because I live in Alabama, if you can't tell by my accent, which I'm sure a lot of people have southern accents at other places, but let me just tell you, this is not my horse, although I wish it was. December 1st, it actually like was 37 degrees here, and flurries were falling from the sky, and my kids were so excited. They are almost 18, almost 19, and they're in 21. Y'all, we don't see snow that much, and when it's just simply falling from the sky, it is exciting. So my son sends me this text. I printed it little because, I didn't want to waste big, a whole picture on just these. But so he texted me and he was like, can you decorate for Christmas today? It's snowing right now. I mean, his texts are very short, no abbreviations and very, very short. He's a boy. And, of course I was like, sure, if you bring the stuff inside for me to do it. But so then the same day, my friend in Canada, in Ontario, was texting me photos laughing because I'd sent her and a friend in New York and a friend in Indiana at the same time a video of what it is like when we get snow falling out of the sky. None sticking on the ground, just snow falling from the sky. You hear it. You hear like the sleet falling. You get excited. Well, this is my friend. So I sent them that message, but this is my friend in Canada. This was just when their snow first started falling. This was in their beautiful trees. And she said it was supposed to do that like all week and wouldn't stop, you know, until like March or April or something like that. And it was like, you know, like it feels like -4 degrees outside. It says the snow stops at 2 p.m. for that day. Like, so I have to document that. That was just funny because I would show my husband and son and they would be like, goodness. So then my son, he's my middle child, my only boy. He never lets me take pictures of him hardly. And that is a smile, even though it doesn't look like it, it's a smile. He had come home on his lunch break, and I was like, it's December daily time. It's December daily time. He's like, Mama. And I said, just let me take a picture if you please. So he let me take a picture. And then this photo is that day of my daughter. See, my kids, they'll send me things, you know, usually. So my daughter's in her senior year of college, and she's fixing to do her internship, and she had sent this photo of this is where she'll be. She'll be at a local place that their land looks like that. So anyway, she knows I love my horses. So I mean, I don't have horses. I have them on my walls, but that's about it. So it's nighttime. I'm drinking coffee, and then I'll probably complain because I can't fall asleep. And I've been trying to film all day long today. And my husband, every time I tried, he would like leave, and then he would come home, and then he would. And I said, though, one day I'm finally gonna film. And so he's doing stuff with high school basketball right now, and I was like, yes, I can film. And now I've wasted like an hour or 3 just getting ready. Oh no, my son came in after that. Yeah, for a few minutes, and it was loud. So I wanted to show y'all this. I was when we were decorating the tree the other night. I had bought some vintage ornaments back in the summer at an estate sale, and there was a bag or 2 that I didn't open up because it just had a bunch of just little bitty kitschy kind of stuff in it. And y'all, this little flocked angel, this pink, my kids are like, Mama, like, but I was like, y'all don't understand how old this is and how beautiful this is. And I know, Joanne, if you're watching, she was asking me if I'd seen any flocked Santas, but when I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, I know what you mean. Like, this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So she sits right here in the middle of the bells and the pom-pom balls. And okay, so we're gonna, since we may never again get to document snow, or just, even though it quit, it fell out of the sky. You heard it. It said it was snowing, but it really didn't. But we're going to document that December 1st, because I saw a lot of people on YouTube that day that got a ton of snow. And I just thought, what a blessing from God. To me, snow is so beautiful anyway. And, you know, I was just like, on December 1st, to just see that, I don't know, that's almost as beautiful as a white Christmas. So I've obviously already unboxed this collection, because I figure if you want to see what's all in it, she's probably sold out of them by now, I'm sure, but she may have a journal or 2 left. I should have looked, I didn't. If you're interested in one, it's just a traveler's notebook size. She releases a different one every month. You can put it inside a traveler's notebook. This is the insert, or just use it as is. And this one she named Better Not Pout. She always sends like a very encouraging message with it. And this month was no different. It was just really, really spot on. And she really prays about it and types out her letters she sends. So I don't know if that's too small for you to screenshot and read that, y'all are probably laughing saying, girl, there's no way. So anyways, so she's, the past 2 years I've had, I think it just last year was my, no, 2 years. Her Christmas collections have been like Christmassy colors, but this year they were the pinks and the mints, and I actually have a lot of those colors. I'm excited to get to use those because she had sent me some for my birthday last year, and then I didn't really ever get to use them, so I'm excited. Well, I say that, I mean, I've put them in journals I've made to sell, but not really using them much myself. So, okay, so this is out of a, I looked at the edition a while ago, a 1950s Frosty book, and I went ahead and stitched around the bottom. This is what my 3 kids look like every time the weatherman says it's gonna snow. That's what they look like every time, because rarely does it, and they wake up and they're like, what, where's the snow? Which I know that's not what's happening here, but that's what they look like. So I'm gonna put that in here. So I thought about folding it to giving it some extra durability, but it's also gonna cause more bulk, which, you know what, as much as I, you know, don't want to get it too fat and chunky, that's just how it is. It's probably going to happen. And if it gets too bad, I will start working in one of the ones I still have for sale if they don't end up selling. They were 35% off my journals. There's like 6 left from the this whole year, different types and kinds and whatnot. They're all they're advertised as 35% off right now on my Instagram, which is linked below, but it's Jen's Junk, JENNS _junk_. And they are, I'm about to make them 45%, 45% off. So, except that will exclude, there's one that says December Daily Deal. It excludes that one, and then I have a unicorn prayer journal I've got to post, and it won't be 45% off because it's pretty much for all year, but all the other all year stuff will be. Okay, so I learned a long time ago that if thin papers or those little glassine bags won't punch, just put you a piece of cardstock behind it. And yeah, I can't talk and punch out at the same time. Oh goodness. See, it'll punch without bending it, except it really bent it, but that was my fault. Or if you don't have a circle punch, y'all, tell Santa. No, I'm just kidding. If you don't have a circle punch, just take you something that's round and put down, and I'm not being smart, I'm being serious, and take a pencil and just trace it, and then just cut it with scissors. Like, I've been paper crafting for since my son was born, and in January that will be 19 years. So that said, while I have not been junk journaling that long, I have a lot of stuff. So that's how come sometimes I have a lot of things. And I know when I first started watching junk journaling videos, I mean, I still don't have, you know, some of the things, and I'm like, man, you know, you see all the collections, like I'm using this paper collection, you know, all the things, But you know, you can use book pages, you can, and I used to also sit and think, yeah, you say that, because, but really, I mean, you can use so much stuff. Like this, seriously, this Christmas I have pulled out like old scrapbooking things and stuff like that, and just decided to use some of the things. And yes, do I want crepe papers? Hey, Santa collection and all that? Yes. If I ran up on it cheap, would I grab it? Probably. But for now, I'm not worried about it. And there will be some hidden giveaways in these videos, so it will probably be like flat mail that I can, you know, just put it in my mailbox and mail. But leave just random comments below. I may say a comment to leave, I'm not sure, but if I don't, just say whatever. So, I thought what I would do is glue this down. That kind of hangs over. Well, you know what? Let me glue it first and then I'll cut it, because I'm going to mess that up in all kinds of ways if I don't. I thought I would make it a pocket and then the other one a pocket. I usually don't pre-think these things, but I have not really gotten on the camera in so long to just do something like this that I knew if I didn't have somewhat of a plan, this would be like an hour long, which it probably will be anyway. And I just glued that down on the side anyway. Y'all have to let me know if I'm too high up. I can move the camera to my side and still have it overhead, but this shelf I have it on, it'll come out and down, but then you may see my lap versus what I'm doing, so that wouldn't be fun. Okay, so that's a pocket. And then I was gonna make this. Oh, I don't know. That's just a habit to punch that in the middle. See that? Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, I text my kids, all of them, and my new son-in-law included. I should have texted my daughter's boyfriend, my other daughter's boyfriend. Well, obviously my daughter ain't married and have a boyfriend, but I did not. I mean, I told them, don't come busting up in this house unless you do it quietly, because your daddy is doing basketball stuff. And I said, I repeat, your daddy has left the building and I am going to film. And my phone will be in airplane mode. And if you come over here, that's fine, but just, you know, they probably try to make me laugh and stuff, but I don't care about that. I just don't need them slamming the doors and all that, because, you know, they don't know how to be quiet. And the quieter you try to be, the louder you are, you know. All that to say, my son, 10 minutes after that, came barging in, talking to his friends on the phone, being so loud, and he was whistling and singing. I said, Connor, did you not just get my text? What text? I said, oh goodness. So I just waited. That's why I went ahead, I guess, and pulled out all this. Okay, I could have glued it right here, but I mean, where would be the fun in doing something correctly? That is seriously my kids' faces when it doesn't snow, and they're like, Mama, Daddy, where's the snow? So, I'm going to put these little photos in here because that's just funny. And then I'll journal about it right here, about the difference of living up north and here. And I could put some fancy little trim, but I'm gonna try to start off with a little bit of a flat page. Now, here's my sun on this day. So, let's see. Y'all would not know how to act if I ended a video in like 20 minutes. Y'all would be like, oh, she did it. She did it. This is I believe in the good things coming. Maybe I need to put that and flip it behind. He's going to say, why did you put a pink picture behind me? Well, he doesn't care really because he's manly enough. He'll wear pink. Let's see. I'm sorry. I don't guess I should have said that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll washi that in. However, it may not stay, but I will try. It gets serious when I'm breaking out my big old roll of double stick tape, double side tape, whatever you want to call it. Once you stick it down though, it's stuck. So I could have left the edging on, I guess, to wash it in where it would flip out, but I didn't. So, oh well. It is what it is. That really made me want to sing Que Sera Sera. But, and I know it does not say that, but I was thinking whatever will be, will be. Uh-oh, my coffee strip. So, leave a comment below. And I know that's not a Christmas song either, but letting me know what your favorite Christmas song is below. And then I will pick from that as I start picking randomness over the next little bit. Okay, so let's see. Oh, so I mean, you know, it's more practical to put your washi in a container, but I thought how cute to use one of my extra mold things. So I tried to pull out some of my Christmas washi and that would match this collection. I don't really have too much Christmas washi anyway. So, I like this black and white. I mean, I like others, but I know that some of those are going to stick. Some of them are stuck, like this one. I only know that because I put one on. That's so cute. Somebody's thing yesterday and it was like that. That picture's hilarious. Those little kids are so cute. So, since I asked y'all, I mean, I have a lot of favorite Christmas songs, like by different, or like random songs that I think are like really good songs that I just play over and over a lot every year. But my favorite like classic Christmas song is the Christmas song, you know, chestnuts roasting, you know. But my favorite like Christmas song, like Christian Christmas song is Oh Holy Night. And I prefer the versions that has all the verses and doesn't leave out the verses, because to me this song is so beautiful. Leave it all in, don't just sing the first and then make up some randomness for the last. I like the whole song. But there's this song. You know what? I'm not even going to say it because I'm going to say their name wrong. And then I'm going to... yeah, well, I'll just say it because y'all are used to me messing stuff up anyway. So, I do love just randomly to hear every year I play it over and over this song. It's on the Farmhouse Christmas album by... it's Joey and Rory. I remember years and years ago they won that. It was kind of a country version of American Idol. But anyways, I remember she passed away from cancer a few years ago now. But if you, I don't know if you remember them. But anyways, that said, there's a song they sing that's called "It's Christmas Time." I love that song. It's, I don't know, it's just talking about it's already here and haven't bought a single present this year, and she's the one singing that one. It's, I don't know, it's just a pretty song. So there's that ruffle. And y'all know what? I got out this tissue paper because I was going to layer up this photo like, you know, fluffy like snow or something. And then maybe, you know, but, well, this looks fluffy because it didn't really snow anyway, so. Okay, so I can journal here. We have this and this. That needs to be covered because, oh no, that's another pocket. It still needs some washi because it just kind of looks, I could put some pom-pom trim, I guess, up there. I mean, it just blocks off the page too much, I guess, what I'm trying to say. Makes the page look too blocky. You know what I mean. Okay, so this is the pocket, so I can put Mr. Ed here in that pocket. And this, I love this kind of ruffles, but it leaves little trims that look like little hairs, but it's not. Kind of like a hot glue gun. I actually brought my heat tool in here, my hot glue gun, and something else important, but I don't remember what it was right now that plugs in. Oh, the little mini flat iron thing, because my sorry rib trim is always wrinkled and I like using that. So that said, he needs twine on him though, don't he? Or doesn't? I don't know. So if I need to play with mixed media products or whatever, I can just, I don't have to say no, I can't try it or whatever. I'm just gonna pull that stuff out, and that's what I'm gonna do. This just looks like too pretty of a day for the day it snowed, but y'all, that's what happens here. You look outside and you're like, oh. The one thing I couldn't find was my staples for my tiny attacher, so that could be a problem, but I did bring my regular staple. Because, I mean, you know, before tiny attachers existed, we lived. So, there's that. Oh, I should have backed this to write on about. But there's another photo where she. Oh no, that would have happened in November where she actually got the. She had went back this day to talk to them about something. Let's see. Some pink paper I'll put up here. I'll back that later. But anyways, it's just going to go right down in there and probably get lost. And years from now, my great-great-great-grandkids will find it. So now I need to put a number. Oh, look, snowflakes. Jenny, really? You pulled all this stuff out and used none of it. Because that's why you don't really need to prepare and you just need to go on the fly because, look, that's just, if your brain's like mine, y'all think I'm kidding. But I'm not kidding you. I think my little niece, look, you know that you're getting old when you don't know if it's your nieces or your kids that said things. Either my nieces, one of my nieces that I'm thinking of, or my oldest daughter. One of them used to say, I'm not kidding you. And that doesn't even match. I need the blue, but, oh, there's some. Oh, look at that. That rarely happens. Jesus knew I needed that blue. Now I can mix in the white and the blue. Oh, well, I need to use my fibers from my collection. I'm sorry, Lynette, that I'm supposed to be using your collection. And I've used nothing in it yet. And the whole point was for me not to pull out a mess. She's probably laughing because I told her, I said, I'm going to pull a project out at a time and work on it and not make a mess. Yeah, right. That's hilarious. Oh, but I do, like all of her large papers, it's all in this little letter holder that floats around my house for years now. It just floats around. It's been in yard sale stuff. I don't even know how it keeps coming back in the house, y'all. I don't. But it does. It keeps coming back. And I saw it in the hall the other day because that's where I shove everything down in the hall that I just get tired of decorating. I just throw all the decorations down there. And I was like, oh, I'm going to put that on that desk and slide the large papers from the collection in that. Now, she's just the cutest little girl. Look at her. Okay, she looks like what the closest thing she would look like would be Memory. I wonder if I put her on with a bulb pen or not and say I did, because that would just get too messy. I want her to like be peeking when you open it up. Then I can't, excuse me, then I can't decide if I want to use like red thread to stitch because I kind of want it really contrasting. And I like mixing the red with the pinks and because I like that 1950s kind of vibe, the mints and reds and pink. Or do I want to leave this dark pink in there, or do I want to put light pink? So there's that, and let me put the number. Oh, snowflakes. You're probably saying, Jeannie, snowflakes. Don't forget the snowflakes. I don't know. These come in something from Tuesday morning. Or maybe Hobby Lobby has these, because, yeah. Oh, see, I was going to put one of these too. This could be my number. I had all kinds of number plans in my head. But I'm just not sure. which one. I mean, I may just alternate the days, but I thought about using these labels that I got for $1.99 at the thrift store in this summer for my, you know, for my numbers, but I don't know. Or that might be a good idea. If I could put a number 1 in here. Let's see. I even separated my words and my, I mean, they were already separated because my sister's amazing and had done all that, but I kind of messed some of them up. Making journals with this. I needed stuff pulled to match this, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm just going to put one of these numbers on that snowflake and see if it shows up. Now, Hobby Lobby has these. These are so pretty. They're just so frosty. Let's see. Oh, that's a little bitty one. I don't know if you ever... Oh, I know what I'll do. It needs to go on a little circle punched. Something because... So it'll stand out. A little black piece of... cardstock maybe? Let's see, we'll punch that out. You know what? If I'd have looked in my stuff from Cheaper Chic, I probably would have found it, you know? Genie. Okay, so let's see if this 1 inch. I only have a 1 inch and a 2 inch, I think. Did I not put that on the solid black? I guess not. Look, y'all, I don't even know what I just did. That was 2 seconds ago and I don't even know what I just did. And I needed to do that with pink, but I didn't. So, let's see. This is where I need my hot glue gun plugged up when I always am like, and look, I had to take the lid off this to unstop it earlier, and I keep thinking, what if it just falls off on? I do love this glue. I just don't like it if I'm going to be writing on the paper for the back of it, but it is one of my favorites. And then I like this if I'm going to be writing on the back and to adhere fabric to paper or whatever. But I mean, I like both of those equally. I'm still, though, iffy about metals. I'd rather have glossy accents for metal, but you know, I always use a half a bottle of it, and then the rest is always weird and messed up. And okay, so I'm gonna punch another circle and put on the back. Y'all, I don't know why this little fruit fly is here, and Lynette, if you're watching this and laughing, I told her, she asked me if we had fruit flies. I said, yeah, in the summer. Well, I lied, because evidently we have one in the winter, because there it is, right there. Okay, so let me glue this down. That's funny. I'm sorry that little fly won't go away, but it's just, it is what it is. Okay. I mean, it's not like some fancy person's watching me on YouTube and I'm gonna get some kind of copyright something. But I don't want to, you know, do things I'm not supposed to. So, but man, I want to play some Christmas music in the background while I'm working. Okay, so I have the number 1. I should have went ahead and put it on the other side. And I'm going to put it with a little bulb pin to this. I can't cover their faces though. They're so cute. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just put it to this. And that'll make that not sink down. Okay, so we have day 1. And this photo. And then these 2. I'm just not cutting those apart. I'm just leaving them. It's obviously it's 4 photos, but I felt like that would be the most logical for that type of, for those particular pictures. Oh, I love it, y'all. So I did not back stitch on that. Look, it looks like I just stitched right down through there. So yeah, so there's day 1. I'm going to I will talk to y'all later. I don't know how long it's been, probably forever, but hopefully this was a shorter video, and I will see you back for day 2. So talk to you later. Have a good day or not. Bye.